In the first episode of this mini-series, I explained the numbers on the battery. Actually, even these numbers C5, C20, and things like reserve capacity at 25 amperes. So we discussed standards and tests according to standards. And we also tested according to the standard one of the battery with this rig. And I want to show you part numbers and other things about this rig in this video. So it's supposed to be a part of the previous one, but I decided to put this just in a separate video in case if you want to build something similar. And the most important part here is this shunt. So we will talk about this simple test rig. You can find maybe a lot of different toys on AliExpress about testing batteries, and they tell you remaining capacity. I don't know how they work. I like to do things according to the standard. I explained the standard in the first part, in the first episode of this series, and here I show you the rig. Okay guys, now I have this rig done. And I will explain you, and if you are not interested in this part, then you can jump on the next chapter. I have time codes in the description. So I built this based on this shunt, and I built this rig for 30 amperes maximum, because the maximum we test is 25 amperes. Why based on this shunt? Because it does the job, all the job about calculation, counting amperes, hours, and everything through the app. So that's the main component, the main price. All other stuff, it's up to you, but I'm building according to my standards, and all parts, all things are covered on my channel. So the shunt, we connect to the minus of the battery here. All wires are also for 30 amperes calculated at least. Yeah, so and these clamps, crocodiles, Denmark, Daco, how you call this, I don't know. It's very specific, very strong way, very big quality, and you can see how I do them. I think I have a video how I do this stuff there. So that's convenient. Okay, it's minus, and then we connect all loads and charges on this side. For the charges I have unification. In my standards I use DTP connectors, and it's all covered on my channel. So all my charges, they will have corresponding plug to fit here. So, and I'm building, this one is built. You can pause the video if you need to see part numbers. I think I'm not going to put them in the description. So this is the socket, another one here. Then these are pins for this socket. So part number is somewhere here. The wedge lock, this one part number, which is there inside. I use 2 for minus and 1 for plus, and I also applied this attachment clip DTP has here, because I didn't like to use it anywhere else. It loses there, but in case when I fit it here through that kind of stuff, it's all covered on my channel. This part number I will not show you right now, so then it doesn't move anymore. So I have one more there, one more here. Actually you can cut these cables out, except one for the power, and then we have a more clean design here. So what is that one? Okay, that is the terminal block. Again, I just combining all pluses here. You can use, for example, Blue Sea Systems post. I didn't have it, so I decided to use these terminal blocks. One actually row is enough, but I had this 2 rows. It's the cheapest one that I found. So that one, and I also used terminals. These terminals here, only them are acceptable here in that tough design. So different kind of cable locks are also covered on my channel, and special tool for them. So only this was suitable here because of their design. So the connection part is sit a little bit up from the bottom, so it's all important. And I also put the fuse here in case if, for example, I have connected battery and short here, just in case, because I have it, you can omit it. You can use another fuse. I applied Blue Sea Systems that I had 30 amperes. I have to put a fuse there, and you can see I used all stuff that I can drill to this piece of wood. So basically that is the charger, plus and minus through the shunt. So, and here is load. So you can see plus, you can see minus to the load, you can see plus to the battery, minus to the shunt. So it's quite simple. That's it. Now let's talk about the load. Because this video, come from the first one and become the second one, I will continue talk in the present, not in the future. So as the load, I actually use DC electronic load, and you can see it now in action. And guys, I think we should cover like the price of the rig that will allow you to test batteries according to the standard, and the price mainly is the price of this shunt. All other things are a kind of optional. And the load and the tool that I have, for example, and you might not have, let's not consider the part of the cost. You may use a load like halogen lamps or resistors. I do have this equipment, so it's quite convenient. I can set constant current, and so it will provide the right current, means the right load. It's very convenient to test this way, but when I began the test, I found that I cannot use 25 amps, despite it says 30 amps. It will be covered, I think, in next episode. Subscribe if you are not yet. And once again, you can see this in action in the next episode and in the previous one already. So remember to like this video if you like it. If you don't like, then like it. I asked YouTube, they told it's also possible this way. So see you next time. Bye.